he's not counted on the resolve of the Commonwealth troops opposing him. Men like 20-year-old Gordon Wallace from Queensland.
We had two options, either win or be taken prisoner. So there was no option. There was no way in God's earth we were going to surrender, that's for sure.
21-year-old Joe Madeley from country New South Wales.
I grew up on a farm, so I was used to country life and living a bit rough. We had thousands of rabbits and I was the main rabbit trapper. And so I was used to getting around in the dark and not getting lost. I could read the stars even before I went in.
And 21-year-old Ray Ellis from Nottingham, England.
I was actually in the trenches with the Australian infantry during the Easter Battle. I was cheek by jowl with those men of the 2nd 17th Australian Infantry.
Stand to.
You realise that the men on the artillery actually do not see the enemy. They're several thousand yards behind. So you've got to have eyes, and that is the observation post up forward with the infantry. And that was the most dangerous job in the regiment. That was me.
Range 5-8-50. 5 rounds. Range 5-8-50.
Drop 500.
5 rounds gunfire.
5 rounds gunfire, fire. As the German infantry came across no man's land towards us, so we were reducing the range of our own guns until eventually we were calling down fire upon ourselves.
Drop 500. 5 rounds gunfire. Fire. 300. 300. Fire.
And the smell, there's a smell in the battle, there's a smell. There's blood, cordite, as well as a sound, there's sound, sight, as well, it's all there, all the senses are involved.
You shoot at anything, whether they're running this way or running the other way. Makes no difference. I don't think you're quite human when you really get to go on.
But all of a sudden, raw troops were being attacked by German panzers, and they're big bastards, believe me.
From his underground bunker within the Tobruk perimeter, Australian General Leslie Morshead orders his men to stand their ground and let the German panzers pass by them, drawing the enemy closer to the British artillery.
When the tanks came, they were firing point blank at the tanks. I saw one battery sergeant major with his arm almost shot off at the shoulder, still giving fire orders.
To be in the middle of a bayonet fight is absolutely terrifying.
They are a fearsome thing, and they're not a thing you like to use, because it means you're right hand to hand with the enemy.
You're seeing a piece of steel go straight into a man's body, and you're seeing men screaming and in agony and kicking, and you're in the middle of it.
In April 1941, after 3 days of carnage, these Australian and British soldiers have done something that nobody else has yet achieved in the Second World War. They've stopped a German offensive in its tracks.
It was the first time that the German army had been stopped, and they were stopped by the Australian infantry and the British artillery. When we started that battle, they were referring to us as pommy bastards. But at the end of the battle, we'd become coppers.